Check it out, going out on the late night, looking tight, feeling nice.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Todd with Myspace.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for sitting down with us today.
Absolutely.
It's
Oh,
gorgeous.
Look at that.
Whoa, what's that?
That's the cheese plate down there for you guys.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yes, some plates for you.
Thank you.
Scrumptious.
So you just flew back last night from New York.
Yes.
Pretty exhausting.
Yes. But I slept on the plane, so I screwed up. I should have waited till I got home.
Yeah, but whenever you come back to LA, it's always like sunny and it's just like...
So laid back and nice.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to New York, it's like dreary, sometimes cold, and it's easier to like... I mean, it's harder to adjust, I think, going to New York than coming back to LA.
I always just get lazy when I get back here.
Yeah, just like go home, hang out with the dogs.
Yeah.
So, we know that you have been talking about, you know, adolescent women and girls growing up and sort of how they're consumed with media and being maybe someone they're not or trying to be someone that they aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And you call those girls maybe stupid girls.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give to teenagers who want to become a smart girl or want to, you know, sort of have another person to look up to than someone who's sort of always in the limelight or always in the spotlight?
I don't know, you know, because when I was a teenager, which wasn't that long ago, I didn't want anybody's advice.
Right.
And anybody that tried to give me their advice, I'd tell them to sit and spin. But I just think we need more attention shifted onto accomplishments, people's accomplishments. I think people like Angelina Jolie and Natalie Portman and Reese Witherspoon, there's so many smart girls out there, it's just hard to find them. And I know from experience that it feels better to be good at something than to look good.
Sure.
Because I've done both, and being good at something sticks.
Right. So, but and you said, you know, accomplishments. So, for example, Katie Couric, you know, leaving the Today Show and going to CBS Nightly News.
Amazing.
Amazing. But it got so much media because, oh, wow, you know, a woman is going to work for the Nightly News. Do you think we'll ever reach a point in our lives or maybe your children's lives where when women make these accomplishments, it isn't such a big
It's not such a
deal
big deal.
and people are just kind of like...
And when movies like Brokeback Mountain come out, it's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
I hope so.
Because I think, and maybe you can pontificate this, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's that media just consumes, you know, all these accomplishments that women are having, and
I think in a way it's good because it brings light to, oh, okay, so a woman can do that, I can too.
right.
But it's also, yeah, I mean, I hope that we get to a point, I don't think it'll be in my lifetime, but I do hope we get to a point where women, you know, have penetrated every aspect
Sure.
of you know, what a man can do and is what's expected. But I don't have any answers. I just do my thing.
Right on. Cool. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, I hope you know, Earth Day is next week.
Yes.
Do you have any
Yes.
plans to be active? Are you going to plant a tree?
Yeah, we plant trees. We're dorks.
Dope.
Every Christmas tree we get, we plant after we're done using it. So
That's awesome.
I
You
have a
plant
lot
the
of
tree after
evergreen
you're done?
in my backyard, a big yard.
But isn't it dead?
No, it's root. I get ones with the roots
Nice.
and keep it alive and then plant it.
Wow.
It's
Cool.
good.
What would you encourage others to do to be active in their community?
Pick up trash. Rescue an animal. Have a compost pile.
I think I had a compost pile growing up.
I did too.
Stunk.
I know.
Remember?
It stinks, but it's good.
Yeah, it's great for the environment.
Recycle, absolutely recycle. Instead of, you know, drinking 18 bottles of the little waters, you know, get a big one and refill it,
So is this good? It's glass.
I guess.
It works.
It's better than plastic.
So we know your husband, Carrie Hart.
Yes.
A lot of our MySpace users are kind of into action sports and are interested in your lives together. So do you ever ride with Carrie?
Oh, yeah.
You do? What bikes do you ride? I mean,
I ride a 250. It's an electric start. Or no, it's a 230. Sorry.
I'm like, all
It's
right.
an SR. I don't know the letters. I have a 50, a 70, an 80, and a 230. And the 230 is, the 50 is like this big. It's
Cute.
so much fun. And then the 230 is the regular size, 4-stroke, and it's electric start, so I don't have to kick the thing down.
That's amazing.
It's so much fun. He's been teaching me, and he's so cute because he rides around in back of me on the track. Like, we'll go on a Saturday, and there's 150 people out on that track, all just blazing.
Yeah.
And I'm out there learning, and Carrie just goes behind me and holds his arm up, which means slow. And it's so cute. He's
That's
so
adorable.
supportive. He's so good at teaching people.
Yeah.
He's semi-retired. He does. He has a tattoo shop now and a TV show and a clothing line, and he's amazing. That boy can do anything. But you know, he did his thing. He invented tricks, and he did the first backflip, and he still has sponsors. He's pretty much like a lifestyle athlete. And it's good. He's happy.
So you guys
and
are
I'm
both
happier.
have a lot of tattoos. Do you guys have any matching tattoos?
Yeah. True
Which
love.
one? Can we see it? Can we get a shot of that?
True love. We were in Tampa, and we went bowling, and
Of
we
all
were
places.
really bored, so we went and got tattooed. That was like 4 years ago.
You know, the one good thing about Tampa, I've actually been there, is they've got some of the most amazing Chinese food out of
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Well, next time you go to Tampa,
I'll have to
let
check
me
out
know,
the Chinese food.
and I'll give you a recommendation for a good Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
So, as part of this big promotion we did on Myspace with you, which we're so happy for and it's doing really well, we asked our users to write in questions for you.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And we received probably over like 500 questions from different users, and we've narrowed it down.
Okay.
Just maybe some of the more compelling questions. So our first question comes from Christy in New York, and she asked, "I was just wondering if you've had any kind of backlash from the Stupid Girls video, and if so, do you care, or what are you doing about it?"
Yeah, I mean, I did have some backlash, which I liked. I enjoyed. I enjoy a good debate.
Yeah.
And that's why I wrote the song. I didn't do it to win a popularity contest. I thought it was a discussion that needed to be had, and, you know, some people were relieved that somebody finally said it out loud. Some people just thought it was hilarious. Other people thought I was a hypocrite. Other people were deeply offended by the toothbrush scene. But there's both sides, and that's what I like. I've told people, keep going with, you know, you don't have
Right.
to agree with me, just talk about it.
Right.
And, you know, at the same time, the people were pissed off about me making a joke of bulimia, which I actually wasn't. I got a letter from the National Association of Eating Disorders applauding, bringing to light how unhealthy our obsession with beauty is, and this unattainable, unrealistic beauty. So there's both sides. I dig it.
Juice, I think is his name, maybe it's Just. He's from Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
He asked, if someone were to play you in the movie of your life, and you couldn't play it, who would you want it to be?
It's going to be a while. The person's probably not born yet.
Well, maybe from your life from, you know...
From now? I would think, you know who I dig? I dig the girl that was in White Oleander and with Nicolas Cage and
That's a great movie. I don't remember her name.
Matchstick Man.
Yeah,
That girl. She's amazing.
She is really amazing. She had the
I would-
ability to sort of like morph and sort of like to be the chameleon and
Yeah.
change.
I would probably pick her.
We got to figure out her name.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Hey, Lara! Do you know that the girl's name that was in Matchstick Men and White Oleander? The cute girl? Allison Lohman, her. Love her. Yeah, her.
Cool. Allison,
Thanks.
you hear that? That Pink wants you to play her in a movie.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Gemma from St. Louis asked, how does it affect you when you hear stories about fans and you saving their life and sort of your music being an outlet for them?
It's huge. I mean, there's no bigger compliment in the world. There's nothing more genuine than that, you know?
Right.
I like your hair and I like your style is one thing, but you helped me not kill myself yesterday is a whole nother thing.
And you've heard that?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot. I mean, the best part about, I think, what I've done, starting with Misunderstood and just being thoroughly honest and airing my dirty laundry and being an open book, now it's like group therapy. The letters that I get are heartbreaking. Some of them are just devastating, and you feel helpless, but you actually feel motivated because it's bigger than me at this point. It's not even about me. It's about the music and what you can do with it.
Right. Do you have any, I mean, when you got into this, did you have any idea that,
I hoped.
I mean, that's some crazy, like, I mean, it's amazing. Like, I could draw tears right now to think that you, like, would ever even have the ability or, like,
I know.
access to do that. I mean, and I think you're doing such a great job with it, and I think a bunch of people would agree with me.
Thank you.
Do you
Trying.
try to read all the fan mail? I mean, is it even possible?
I read a lot of it. I mean, the other day, a girl stood outside the Today Show and handed me a letter, and I read it at the airport, and she said, could you please call my friend because